I am Kate Lewis, Minister with responsibility for youth development within the Ministry of Youth Development, Sports, Culture and the Arts. We are in the season of Spice Month. It gives us the opportunity to showcase our unique talents and to celebrate our rich cultural heritage. However, we must be mindful that there is life after Carnival. Therefore, I encourage each and every one of you to make informed decisions during this season and beyond. Your actions today will impact your life tomorrow. Please keep it positive. Don't drink and drive. Drink responsibly. Have a designated driver. Practice safe sex. Protect yourselves at all times. And remember, play it straight, play it safe.
This is a message from the Ministry of Youth Development, Sports, Culture and the Arts.
Hey everybody, this is Vaughn, and we are in the season of Spice Mass, right? And while we celebrate our culture and our rich heritage, I would like to remind you that there is life after Carnival. And I'm asking each and every one of you, whatever you do this season, play it straight, play it safe. Don't drink and drive, have a designated driver, and practice safe sex. Because remember, we have life after Carnival. Remember to play it straight and play it safe.
A message from the Ministry of Youth Development, Sports, Culture and the Arts.
This is Melune Spark. We are in the Carnival season. This is Spice Mass. It gives us the opportunity to showcase our unique talents and to celebrate our rich cultural heritage. However, we must be mindful that there is life after Carnival. It's about our steel pan and our raw energy on Fantastic Friday. Our Carnival is one of the times when our music brings us together to free up and play a mass. Don't forget to drink responsibly. If you are drinking, don't drive. Have a designated driver. Practice safe sex. Protect yourself at all times. And remember, play it straight, play it safe.
This is a message from the Ministry of Youth Development,
Curry mutton,
Sports,
pilau,
Culture and
waters,
the Arts.
sisu, Creole fish, cuckoo and callaloo, chicken and fries, fish and fries, along with many more culinary delights and a solid bar. Other attractions include card games and domino with guest appearance by some of your favorite soca stars. Music by popular DJ. So Saturday, August 11th, Carnival Saturday, NNP's all-day fete, Mount Helicon and St. George. Come out, we're playing Pure Mass.
Body feel, with him up, you could be a sheep. I've been cooking, right now we're super hyped up, battery full right up, just waiting for a tune to drop, to make everybody wind up, wind up, wind up, we don't want the flipping sex, wind up, people watching but to get, wind up, boy, wind up, don't tell me cool, no need to come right now, we blood pressure rise up, because they label us as a trouble posse, well wreckage is a must part after every party, sorry to bust your bubble, we can't get over them models, I want to the display, we have to clean up the rubble when we done, wind up,
Yes, indeed. And once again, good morning, Grenada, Carriacou, Petit Martinique. It is time for Hard Talks. Now, 18 minutes after the hour of 10 o'clock on the Isle of Spice. Yeah, we know, you understand, it's a kind of day today. You understand? It's Soca Monarch. Fantastic Friday. Let me just call it Fantastic Friday because it's not Soca Monarch alone tonight. We just say we're going Soca Monarch, but it's Soca Monarch / Groovy Monarch. And right now, like the Groovy Monarchs are to get big as the, or bigger than the Soca Monarch. Everybody say they're heading down there early. What time is it starting later, Nazi? It's starting 9? Or they could start 10, please. Start 10 instead. Have some performances and things. Break the thing up to 10. Yeah, okay? Nice. So last week we had a flood of water. This week we having a flood of people down at the National Stadium. We already had one minor flood there on Wednesday when we had pre-day. Yeah, that was a flood of people there, no water. We had a flood of people there. Pre. Yeah. Nice, father. Nice. King Man. Nice. Your mother. Yeah, load of people. Tonight, it's going to be a Soca Monarch. I wonder what it's going to take to see Talpri and Killer come back in Soca Monarch. Really had a scene. I don't think even Lava taking part. I see Lava taking part in Groovy, but I ain't seen him taking part in Soca.
But I think what one time there was a discussion with a number of these persons, and one of the interesting thing is in terms of prize money, I guess. Next thing, them boy decide they want to take part in Best of the Rest. Yeah. Mr. Technical Man, there seems to be something wrong with our phone lines. It's giving a problem. Somebody's complaining it gives a touring and cut off. Yeah, so there seems to be a little issue with the phone line there. Oh, you know what's probably the problem? Yeah, that's the problem here. Yeah, that's the problem there. Yeah, telling Technical Man and I'm going through it in my mind, I realize what's going on there.
But you know, Sheldon, Best of the Rest, plans have really started.
Both the auto answer and the thing was on. Yeah.
Plans already start, you know, I mean, getting ready for next year.
Boy, the amount of people that see me yesterday and say, you better make that happen, man. You better make sure that happen, man.
Party Grenada will be spearheading the entire operation, so, you know. Information, and so just talk to Party Grenada.
Yeah. You understand? Tonight is real action in full effect.
It's a controversy. But make them know that Marlon and Boogie B is back. In full effect. Chap no habla español. Chap no habla español.
Yes, indeed. You go see some Spanish speaking job this year. Stay there and feel job no habla español.
Do we have the lineup in terms of
we will come to that. We will come to that. I still have to dig for it. That's why I say we will come to it. I have it somewhere on the computer. It's just, you know, it's kind of lazy. No, I did not go out to the Queen Show or anything last night. I'm going to give you the Queen Show results just to let you know beforehand that the winner, Kemek Digale, was and what kind of thing. Let me lead her inside joke alone. Kemek Digale, yeah, she is the National Queen 2018. And needless to say, even though she has won, I think each parish can be extremely proud of their representatives that they sent to the National Queen Show. Each parish could be extremely proud of their representatives that they sent. We have a call on the line.
Good morning and welcome.
Hey man, good morning. The technical man fix that already?
That's sorted out, man.
Because that man bad, they can't test him, boy.
Before the technical man get up and realize what was taking place, so we sorted it out, man.
Mr. Scott.
Yes, sir.
Which one of the radio station like you like to bring that thing out live for who can make it?
That is something I would not know, sir.
Oh, so you can find out for me, no?
I would not know, sir.
Huh?
I'm aligned to 97.5, 89.5, 92.9, and 94.9. Outside of them, who I know will not be broadcasting live, I can't tell you.
Oh, sir,
you come on 97.5 and go and promote other man's station. What happened to you, man?
No, send out a APB. All Papa's bulletin and find out to bring it.
Oh boy, we were going to broadcast something a while ago from the CXC, but the quality of the audio is not up to standard. We're not going to broadcast that. We'll give you all a synopsis next week of what has taken place with the CXC results, but we will not broadcast sub-quality audio.
I hear you, sir.
All right, my brother.
So everything good?
Well, I hear some sheep balling in the back there. Just
We killing one just now because we're having a big birthday party here.
No, we'll kill two because now I'm going to tell you. Season it, put it on the bucket, send it down on the dolly, or send it down the osprey. Send it on the osprey.
No problem, man.
See, you just always say no problem and then nothing does reach down there.
I could send it down over Dolly C.
Season the thing, put it in a white bucket and send it down.
A white bucket, black bucket you have up here.
Whatever bucket you have, don't try to make
green
excuse
bucket,
now.
A green bucket you have.
Don't try to make no excuse now. All we know, put it in a bucket.
I'll put it in a green bucket. In fact, I'll put it in a yellow, take it still.
But it don't matter what color, you know. If you like Freddy
bucket is bucket.
If I do Freddy yellow, I know.
So could I say a special good morning to Dynamic at City Songs FM?
Yes, man.
Eh?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Special good morning to Dynamic at City Songs FM. Open the hour of Fantabulous Day from Mr. Curtis Mills inside of Better. Yes. One man always speaking of you, darling.
Okay, my brother.
Well, you take care, buddy.
All right.
Nicely.
Beautiful.
All right.
Rubido!
Them don't know what I'm going to do, you know. It's between me and you.
I'll surely the dance with that one later.
Hey! When I meet me girl is a set alone.
Dingan!
When I see me girl
Nilon!
As I see me girl is a set a kiss up, kiss up. When I meet me girl is a set a heap a leg.
This is CXC announcing results today. We're going to know who going to Form 5 this evening.
Big people think, child cover your ass.
Whether your section is Form 4, your section is Form 5. But you won't get in your section later, ain't it?
Girl, they focus, they whining all on tour bus. I bring her in the show first. I tell her, baby, do first.
You see, I don't understand it's carnival time, but even though it's carnival time, we have a message from the Prime Minister for you. Yeah. And the Prime Minister encourages all of you to have a safe and enjoyable carnival season 2018. With the festive season in full swing, nationals and visitors alike are being encouraged to keep the carnival season full of enjoyment and free of violence. Yeah, Prime Minister Dr. The Right Honorable Keith Mitchell said that while the Royal Grenada Police Force will do its part, inclusive of heightened communication to maintain safety and security, the onus is also on individuals to conduct themselves in an appropriate manner. At the most recent post-cabinet press briefing, Prime Minister had said it is inconceivable that you're going to a show to enjoy yourself and you're walking with offensive weapons. Clearly, you're not acting in the best interest of society. The police force is going to be aggressive in that respect, and searches will be done to ensure that persons are obeying the law because it is an offense to carry a dangerous weapon. Yeah, we ain't coming and reinforce and say things, but when we say that, right? Nice. Dr. Mitchell, who is also the Minister of National Security, indicated that the entire police force has been mobilized for the festive season and there will be a heightened police presence, particularly near events. Noting the growing popularity of Grenada's carnival and the fact that thousands of persons, down by me all you're hearing is plane landing, plane takeoff, plane land, plane takeoff. I could imagine what the customs officers and immigration going through down there. They can't even listen to her talk today, first they're busy. Yeah, that thousands of persons are arriving for the festivities. Dr. Mitchell said it is important that Grenada maintain its reputation as a tranquil society and called on everyone to contribute to realizing this goal. Grenada is seen as one of the most peaceful countries in the Caribbean, and we have to keep it that way. While it appears to be so in terms of statistics, we cannot say that we are without problems. So we have to continue to take the necessary steps to maintain the safety and security of nationals and visitors alike. So said Prime Minister Dr. The Right Honorable Keith Mitchell. Have a safe and enjoyable carnival. Yeah. Nice? Nice. Beautiful. So you understand what's going on? Yeah? So Devon, I still try to understand how guys could... Okay, I'm going to play jab, and if I'm going to play jab, I don't put on oil oil, not me. You ain't seen me put on oil oil. Now, if somebody come and throw it on me, I don't put it on. And only certain people know that to take that chance and try and throw it on me. But no, don't throw it. I don't want it on me, please. No. Right. Yeah. The thing is this. I can't see that I go and put on my Vaseline and 1 coat of Vaseline and 2 coat of oil. With my piece of clothes and thing, and I come down with my pig head and all of that, and I walk in with a cutlass for what? For what? Jab don't carry no offensive weapon.
That's not part of the costume.
Jab offensive weapon is all oil. That's what we have. Yeah, Jab no habla español. Jab no carry offensive weapon. Yeah. So folks, leave the cutlass and the knives at home. Yeah, leave the cutlass at home. leave the knife at home.
Yeah, you don't
As
need
somebody was saying this morning, leave the cutlass for the garden, leave the knife for the kitchen. Yeah, don't walk with them thing them there. And police officers, any of them you hold with it, full effect.
Yeah.
Full effect.
48 hours. The carnival done. That's it.
Yeah, we are making joke with that one. Any of them you hold, going anyway with any offensive weapon, be it an ice pick. Some of them walking with screwdriver and say there's electrician. Yeah, so what are you going and do? Change the lighting in the National Stadium? No, we have people for that. Yeah, we have people for that. Yeah, so we need your expertise there, right? But some of them, they're looking to go into places and they carrying screwdriver and say, oh, that is just, they forget that in the bag, that's a tool. Seize it, charge them. Charge them. Yeah? Who has screwdriver, who want ice pick, any of these things, any offensive weapon you find them with. Police officers, members of the Royal Grenada Police Force, sweep out them cell and them now. We making space. Yeah? Lock them up. Charge them. Yeah? And lead them inside there for the whole carnival.
Yeah, the carnival done.
Yeah, I realize they make a clean up in the south, boy. Them police ain't easy, you know. I see them coming up with a van, and you know we don't really have vagrants as such. These guys and them had a little place to stay. Sometimes the place break down and thing, but they had the different mental issues and some of them substance abuse and so. I saw a van load of them coming up yesterday. You know. Them police, Southside Judge Police, ladies, them Southside Judge Police, they make a sweep. They take all of them, you know. But I ain't seen nobody on the road, and I know if any of them get out and think, well, I know them fellas ain't getting bail, but I know if any of them get out. But the police have been doing what the police need to do. So they make a sweep in the south. They take up all those guys and them. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Hi, morning.
Hi, morning. How are you?
Well, Papa, yo. Let us say a special good morning to Miss Philomena Robinson. I'm saying it correctly? Robertson. You see, that's the thing. I wanted to make sure. Miss Philomena Robertson.
Yes, that's it.
Yes. So a special good morning to you. And she is the press secretary of the Prime Minister. And how are you doing this morning?
I am pretty good. How are you doing yourself?
I'm good. Yeah, you have Vaseline and olive oil ready for Monday?
Oh, definitely. That's the best part of Carnival, so I'm ready for that.
How much Carnival you miss?
Plenty, boy. Too much to go. I've been gone 20 plus years, and I only came back for a few. So I've missed quite a bit.
Oh, I'm looking for you in the band. I must see you. And I know what you look like. A lot of them might have forget what you look like. I remember what you look like.
Yes. I wonder, can a mask legal? I might just have to do that.
Don't worry. We will get permission from the commissioner for you. We will get special permission.
I'm sure it will be granted.
But indeed. So tell us a bit of what has been going on since you've assumed office.
A lot has been going on. It's been a very hectic schedule. My first order of business, of course, was the CARICOM Summit in Jamaica. And, of course, there we had significant deliberations on CSME, the regional leaders, giving great impetus to that movement and making some agreements on the way forward. So we should be hearing and seeing more about the advancement of CSME. And besides that, once we came back, PM has a very busy schedule, so just keeping up with that and staying busy, quite busy.
Yes,
but
indeed.
Today, I really want to focus on the Prime Minister's message for Carnival, which is basically that we need to have good, clean, safe fun. At his last post-cabinet briefing, he emphasized that. He noted that, there are thousands of visitors coming in, and not just for visitors, but for nationals on a whole, just maintaining a safe environment, that persons should not go to the major events and attempt to cause problems, not walk with offensive weapons. You're going to enjoy yourself, just do that, than use the occasion to create unnecessary problems for the police. And the police themselves, the Royal Grenada Police Force, will be maintaining a very active presence at these events. The entire force has actually been mobilized for the festive season, so they will be out in their numbers, keeping tabs on everything that's going on and ensuring that the peace is kept by all persons concerned. There will be searches conducted to ensure that persons are not carrying the offensive weapons that the Prime Minister spoke about. So a lot of steps are being taken to ensure that we have a safe, clean, and keep it enjoyable festival. So that's the key message that I want to bring across this morning. Apart from that, Prime Minister has been reporting that the economy has been performing well. He has said so at many events in recent times. There's been continuous growth in the construction sector. For example, in the first quarter alone, there is a growth of more than 40% when compared to the same period last year. So with numbers like that, you know, the projections for overall growth for 2018 looks very good. The actual projection from the Ministry of Finance is very moderate, but what we can see by the time the year ends is that the growth experience will actually be more than what is projected. But we have to be conservative in what we project. So that's basically it from this front. I mean, the focus now is on Carnival, so I don't want to talk too much serious business because everybody's just ready to play a match and have fun.
Well, Carnival is serious business, you know. Carnival is serious business, and if you look at Old Mass, all of what you've just been speaking about, you're going to see some of it during the Old Mass.
Right, exactly. And that's the good thing about our Juve. You know, you see all of that reflected on the street. So it shows that people are in tune and aware of, you know, what's going on, and they're having their say, exercising their democratic right.
Yes, indeed. And you know, our good friend Cletus St. Paul, he hint you what he might come out with for Old Mass this year. Now, Cletus out in Old Mass every year, you know.
He has been keeping that very close to his chest, you know. He hasn't revealed, but I guess it's just a matter of days before we see.
I'm looking for him specifically on Monday morning.
Well, I'll be looking for him too.
Indeed. So we'd like to thank you so very much. You're heading out to the Soca Monarch, Groovy Monarch tonight, of course.
Oh, yes, definitely. I will be there. I can't say who I'm supporting. I'm just there to enjoy all of the acts.
Well, I'm supporting all. I have my favorites, but I always support all of the artists.
Of course.
It takes a lot to stand on stage in front of the biggest crowd that you have for any show in Grenada on a yearly basis. Right. And sing your heart out, dance your heart out, perform your heart out. It takes a lot. Right. So you have to support every one of them.
And they wait an entire year for this. They prepare for months for this. So we just have to give them, you know, our support.
Yes, indeed. So
but while we support him, we keeping it clean.
Yeah, we have to keep it
clean. No violence. And
yeah.
Also with the drinking and driving, you know, that's another very important concern. And the officers of the Royal Grenada Police Force, they will be reaching out to the radio stations and to promoters just to keep that message in the air. You know, you go out, you have fun, make sure you have a designated driver. If you're driving, don't drink. We're seeing too many accidents on the road unnecessarily, and we just want to ensure that we have a good time, but we keep safe while doing it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Because you have people that falling asleep on the wheel too, you know.
Yes, that's the thing.
Especially with a show like this evening, where it's going to start roughly around 9.
Right.
And then this usually goes up until about 4 or 5 in the morning.
Exactly.
And then some folks, they come out from there and the adrenaline is still flowing. Mm-hmm. So they're jumping up, they're dancing, they stay in the stadium until the cleaners start, or they go outside to one of the shops and they're dancing, or they go Wall Street or wherever.
Right.
And then when they get into that vehicle and you settle down and the tiredness hit you.
Kick in. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's like Mike Tyson
you have to
punch.
guard against that. Try not to celebrate to the very last drop. Make sure you leave something in the tank so you can get home safely.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
All right. We'd like to thank you so very much. You do enjoy the rest of your day and your weekend, the Spice Mass weekend.
Thank you so much, and the same to you. I'll definitely do that.
And could you please say a special good morning to the entire staff at the Prime Minister's Ministry for us?
I will most definitely do that.
Make sure and tell Nadine specifically, Nadine and Tamara, and them that I say special, Shirlene and so on. Tell them I say good morning, because other than that, there's problems, eh?
I will carry your message.
All right, my dear.
Okay, take care. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yes, a special good morning to the staff there at the Prime Minister's Ministry. Watch, you see when we do that? We had to tell the staff downstairs, the security, Rennie and all of that. You had to tell them good morning to her. We don't want no problems.
Of them. Especially, I mean, there's two beautiful ladies on the desk, security desk downstairs. Good morning to both of you and to the gentlemen, who are there ensuring that order and so takes place in the ministerial complex. Yeah.
So tonight, let's give the Groovy Monarch order of appearance. And we'll just read it out in the order that they are due to appear. And you can't reach late and then expect to perform in these shows. If you're late, you're out. There are no such thing as being late. You're going after how much thousand is this? Groovy is about 20-something thousand. Yeah, something. You're going to be in a couple thousands of dollars and you reach late. Well, that's all, yeah.
Anyhow, you don't want that.
Let me see who go reach late and okay, do appear and all kind of stupidness. Yeah, that ain't going to
only man I know do that is Lava,
Lava is a different kind of youth. So you understand? Lava is a different kind of youth.
Special case.
Lava is a special case. Yeah, he just doesn't bother. Yeah. So singing in first position we have Mandela Lynx. He'll be followed by Sheldon Douglas, who will be followed by Vaughn. Then you have Alma Boy, Papi Boy, so them boy and them right after each other. Alma Boy, then Papi Boy, Baraka, Short Pre, Boise, Killer B, Laura Lisa, Lil Natty and Thunder, Dash, Scholar, and then closing off the show, Blacker Dan. Yeah, that's a heavy show, eh?
Wow.
Is action from start to finish. So again, let's give you the order of appearance in the Groovy Monarch tonight. Yeah, they're going to be starting with the Tombstone Man, Mandela Lynx, then Sheldon Douglas, Vaughn, Alma Boy, Papi Boy, Baraka, Short Pre, Boise, Killer B, Laura Lisa, Lil Natty and Thunder, Dash, Scholar, and they'll be followed by Blacker Dan. All right, so Blacker Dan getting to close off the thing. All right, and then after that, we're heading over to the Soca Monarch. Yeah. Soca Monarch is being started off by Papa Jerry, then by a former winner, Terra the Governor, then Short Pre, Muddy, Lil Carey, Leadneck, Desi X, Looney Sparks Electrified. They've won, I think, 3 times before. They've won 2 or 3 times. They've won the Soca Monarch before. Dash, the present reigning Groovy Monarch. Inspector, who would have won the Soca Monarch on 2 occasions, if I'm remembering correctly. Boise, who is trying for Standard 5. He's won it 4 times. So he's trying for Standard 5 this time. Vaughn, Papi Boy, Boogie B, a former champion as well. He would have won Clear the Smoke, right. Killer B, he would have won in Carriacou a couple times. Stunner, who is the son of Finley Jeffrey the Scholar. And Lil Natty and Thunder, yeah, they're in the final position. They get to close off the show. So after everybody sing, they're going and put people in the section.
Lord of mercy, that is mass.
Yeah, that's real mass. That's real mass.
That is real mass.
Real mass. I know a certain man making it because he done looking sleepy already. Yeah, but he have a warning for everybody. That man tell me he have a warning for everybody. Yeah. This warning is specifically for 2 categories of people. The people who prepare the food and the people who buy the food. Yeah? To the people who prepare the food, you are preparing food for human consumption. Let's repeat this again. You are preparing food for human consumption. You ain't going and feed it to dogs and pigs. It's human being that you're going and sell this food to. As such, we continue to call on you to exercise proper food handling etiquette when you're preparing the food for tonight and over the entire season, the rest of the season. Yeah, and as I say season it proper too, eh? Nice, yeah. Sometimes you got a little flavor in the thing. Some all the chicken, I call it, just pull it out of the box in the ice, drop it in hot water to defrost it and then throw it to fry.
Yeah, it's not a good
season the thing now, man.
Not a good practice.
I'm telling all you, if I come all here and I see all the pulling them kind of thing, that telling all the straight, all the chicken don't taste good, you know. I walk with sign and leaving it in front of all the place, you know. All they know me already, you know. Right, I taking picture of myself in front of your place and say, don't buy here. Nice. Mr. Yeah. The AC off or something? Hey, what do you, man?
Yeah,
if I wanted the temperature that we outside, raise the flap so you wouldn't get it. If I want the temperature like that, I'd be outside doing the program today. Nice.
Good morning.
You gonna make me sweat in here?
Good morning to all of you on the live. So special good morning.
Yeah, but again, 1, those of you preparing the food, please be careful in your preparation. Secondly, there are several people on our island and who are coming to our island that have specific food allergies. Therefore, if you cross-contaminate, you could kill somebody. Not make them sick, you could actually kill somebody. Yeah? And believe me, you can be charged for manslaughter. No, it sounds like I'm going overboard, but I have to be really serious here. Now, a person who cannot eat shellfish, if you contaminate the food that they're going to eat, in other words, you use the spoon in the lambi waters that you're making, you come back and you use that spoon in the oil dung, and you cross-contaminate, and that person eats it, their throat could start to swell, the lips start to swell and so, and if they do not reach to the hospital in time, they're dead. If they don't have an EpiPen, which is a thing like a pen they have, they could stick themselves and inject. If they do not have that, that person can die. So you have to be very careful. Also, other people with who are allergic to seafood on a whole, they can't eat fish, and so some people it's specific shellfish. They could eat fish, like our good friend. He could eat fish, but he can't eat shellfish. You can't put anything like lambi. You can't put anything like shrimp. You can't put anything like even what do you call it again in the rivers now, like shrimp, crayfish. You can't put those things in front of that gentleman at all. Your lips and things gonna start to swell. You're gonna start to swell up. So please, those of you who are doing that, who are preparing the food, please, 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 don't use the same utensils. Have one set of utensils for the seafood and have one set of utensils for the other food. Yeah, because when you cross-contaminate, you want to take the spoon that you're using for lambi and so on and so, or the fork or whatever you're using for that, and use a cross. Or you want to fry chicken and fish in the same oil. I've seen people do it.
That's why I don't.
You don't kill somebody.
I don't eat things like fish and thing outside easy.
That's why.
You know?
That's why it have certain people that go out and they don't eat when they go out. They eat, they settle, they eat properly when they're home, and they go out. Other than that, some of you defrost this thing since last night. Go in and season it this morning and have it sit down there. Decay has started to take place in that meat. And if you take that and you go and you cook it, you're going to kill somebody. People won't get food poisoning. So please be careful. And I'm not saying that that is the situation. Everybody don't eat outside there. Get me right, people, please. Because people have to make a little money, but you cannot make the money at the risk of another person's life, risking another person's life. We can't have that happening. Simply saying to please be careful with the preparation of your food. Again, if you know, and even when you're doing seafood, you cannot have lambi together with fish, you know. You know that, Devon. As I said, our partner there, you could eat fish. You could give him any amount of fish, he good. But if you bring shellfish,
that's a danger.
You could kill him. So you have to be very careful. Don't think because it's all from the sea that you could keep it together. No. Once you cross-contaminate, you can kill somebody. That person could end up with serious, the throat starts to swell and it closes the air passage. They cannot breathe. If they do not get to the hospital, or somebody who knows how to do a tracheotomy can do a, let me leave that word alone. But tracheotomy, if somebody knows, you know how to do that. They will teach you that as a military man. You know how to do a tracheotomy with a pen or so, isn't it?
Yeah, but you see,
it's still a technical thing to do, and it's not easy thing to do.
If you don't understand that, you could cause more damage than
anything to the person, because the person's throat starts to close in, so you have to do a tracheotomy so the person could breathe. If you don't know what you're doing, you could actually kill somebody. Yeah, you could actually kill somebody. Yeah, so you have to be very careful with what it is that you're doing when it comes to the food. Yeah? Nice. We just want to get it. Secondly, to the people who are buying the food, look for the food badge.
Yeah.
Look for the food badge. If you're not seeing a food badge, if the person has not been certified by the Ministry of Health, don't go and buy food from them. I'm telling you, I don't care who it is who want to vex with me, vex with me. If the person has not been certified by the Ministry of Health, they don't have a food badge, don't buy.
Yeah, forget that.
Yeah, you could buy a drink from them, no problem.
Don't
buy food.
Protect yourself, especially around this time.
Yeah, because it have people that have already gotten sick over things that happened for the last few days.
And you see what has happened too, because of our urge and our hurriness to make our money, right? We don't take time. Some of us don't take time to properly prepare, right, food for other people. I mean, it's so important in the preparation of things to eat. Remember, you providing a service, right, to the population, right? You must take good care. You would not like to feed your family with things that I mean, like that. Whatever you want to give your family to protect them, you'll want to serve. You understand? Other person. So you got to be careful, very, very careful as to what you do. All right.
Okay, folks, we're going to take a short break and be right back with you. Folks, and we have one of our ardent Hard Talk listeners, viewers, contributors in studio with us. You know, Hard Talk door always open to this gentleman. How Angel Habs doing, Bran?
We good, you know.
Wait. Let me fix something. You can say it now. Yeah.
We good.
More than good.
Well, you know how it is. We're getting there. I mean, the more time we have is the more we can be, you know, we can perfect whatever we have to present to the public. So
I pass and I listened to the practice session. I heard it. All I going to tell people, I want to let the cat out the bag, but tell them come down and listen.
Yeah, the cat must stay in the bag for now.
Yeah, I ain't saying nothing. All I will say is, if I was all you, tomorrow night, the only place I would be before I go in anything else would I be, in fact, I ain't going tomorrow night, tomorrow afternoon, because we started with the junior panorama.
Yes, we started with the juniors.
So from the junior straight down to the senior, the only place I would be at the Grenada National Stadium, listening to the junior and senior panorama. It has some serious competition to take place there tomorrow night.
Definitely.
And be careful how long you hold that cat in the bag. It could be Thomas cruelty to dumb animals.
No, we give him a little air. You know, we have some breathing holes and everything.
Yeah. See, the other night was the airing, a little airing. So invite everybody to come in and hear the cat meow.
Yeah.
No. But again, the yard is open tonight. You know, we have practice for the kids from 2 p.m. and then seniors. Hoping we get started by 7, 8 for the latest, because it's going to be a difficult next 24 to 36 hours. Seeing that both events are taking place on the same day, you know, it does pose some challenges, but you know, I think we can overcome them.
Let me ask something, Brian. Back in the day, you all used to push your pan from over there over to Queen's Park.
Yes,
you all used to push that.
Yeah, definitely.
That's
what I grew up in, pushing pan all over the place. You know, I wasn't a member yet. I was probably like 7 or 8, maybe. You know, my mother, if she listening, she might get to find out a few things. But yeah, that's how we started. You know,
you used to run away.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. But we know you all also have an activity coming up, and let's say a special good morning to Depot. Yeah. Say a special good morning to Depot. Depot, listen, I was missing all the conversations because I responded to you on something that I didn't fix it back.
yeah, Cleveroy. Ulrich slip out on you all. Ulrich here. Ulrich is here. So, in case, I guess he can no longer hide the fact now.
Oh man. So indeed, and you all have an activity. So now let me tell you something. I think what Angel Habs has been doing is one of the ways that we can use now to help promote and engage other persons when it comes to steel pan. Open out the pan yard. It's not a new concept. Back in the days, we had a lot of people that used to come into the pan side when it's that time. People come in the pan side, so it was a lively thing. People know carnival coming.
It was a community gathering, you know. People came down and just lined at the pan yard, you know. Somehow that has died away to some extent. So it's something that we're trying to, you know, rekindle. We've done it we attempted to do it last year. We did it on a smaller scale last year. I think the rain affected it somewhat. And we went forward with it again this year. Something we're going to keep pushing at. I know the Steel Band Association is trying to get some of the other bands to do quite a similar thing. But the I keep saying to people, the Panyard is open. You don't have to wait on an invitation. The invitation is there.
It don't have to be a special event.
It don't have to be a special event. It don't have to be a special day. To me, it's part of the build-up, and not just to me, but to some of the people. If they don't visit the Panyards as a build-up process to Carnival, they don't feel that Carnival is here. They don't feel in the mood, in the spirit, that sort of thing. So come on down. Tonight is our last practice night at the Panyard in Tantine. So join us. We have there's a cold bar with you, nevertheless.
But to go buy Jimmy Brown and get my fish.
Yeah, you know how that goes. That
Jimmy,
too well,
but Jimmy, the fish went down good. No, don't apologize. The fish went down real good. Jimmy, that fish handle. I take what I'm telling you.
No, Jimmy can handle it. Jimmy can handle it.
I mean, it wasn't in the Panyard, but it was close enough.
It was close enough.
It's not like it's a mile away or something. There's a short walk, and I feel like getting belly like me. Need to make a little walk too. You had to make a little walk, so I didn't mind that one.
That's good. That's good.
But also, you all have an activity that's coming up, an after Carnival activity.
Yes, it's actually the first event of on the calendar where it comes to Pan. It happens right after Carnival, the Saturday after Carnival every year. It's a last lap jump where you can jump to the steel band music. Put on your costume, whether it's a short knee you played or pretty much you played or Veco, whatever you played. Whether you want to come in full regalia or you want to just walk with your headpiece or whatever it is. But it's a last lap. Let's say thanks to Carnival 2018. Put on your costume and come and jam to some steel band music from 7 p.m. to 12 midnight. We're there, and we're going to be blessed again this year not again this year, but this time around again with Scholar is going to make another guest appearance as he did at the Panyard Lime. So feel free to come on down. Even if you didn't play a mass and you want a trip to Steel Band, this is your opportunity. So this Saturday the 18th from 7, we leave off from the Port Highway down to the Carnage and back. Again, there's going to be
so it's starting on the Port Highway, in other words, right in front of Angel Hub.
Yes.
And you go across the Carnage. How far on the Carnage? Just going down and make a round and come back?
Basically, yeah. We have up to by Hubbard's turn and come back. It all depends on, the crowd, the atmosphere, the time that we leave, because, we don't want to leave and the masqueraders are not there yet. So we get to the Carnage. Generally speaking, we turn by, for the last couple of years, we've turned by Rennick and Thompson area there, that area there. Because it's a wide area. To turning, exactly. So, but the time is still there, from 7 to 12. Whether we extend it down to the Hubbard's area, we turn around by the Rennick and Thompson area. You have those hours there to come and play a final mass.
So if somebody wants to put on their costume from whatever band, you put on your costume and you jam with the band. Any other steel bands going to be joining you all?
Yes,
or just
we're going to have a couple of steel bands joining us, yes.
Nice. So it's going to be nice. It's going to be absolutely wonderful.
It's a proper send-off to Carnival.
Starts what time on Saturday? Not this Saturday, but next Saturday. What time?
Saturday, 18th at 7 p.m.
And hopefully walking with the trophy at the same time.
Oh, yeah,
to show it off.
Why not? Why not?
You put it in between some pan.
Yes.
And walk with the trophy to show off. We'll show you. Yeah.
But also,
what trophy you're talking about now?
We talk about the Panorama Trophy.
What?
Listen, if it's one thing, I love all steel pan, but you have to remember there's a historical family connection between my family and Angel Harps, eh? Right. Let me just leave it at that.
It look like you're trying to switch you around somewhere along the line.
Yeah. You can't get me out of Angel Harps.
You can't infiltrate that.
Forget that. There's a historical family connection.
That's a solid foundation.
Right.
That's a very solid foundation.
I ain't say nothing.
You can't say nothing.
Let me just take this opportunity to congratulate Kemek the Gale. Kemek has won the Queen Show last night. She's out of Angel Harps. I remember Kemek as a probably 7 or so joining Angel Harps, and I always tease her. The first time she joined Angel Harps and she played with the junior band, she was standing on a coke case. So you can see the progression.
It's Kemek. The other sister whose name I always forget. I always forget the other sister name. Kemek is always the one that was more lively and run about, and so I always remember Kemek and Matumda.
She still is. Yes.
Yeah. Always
still
remember chemical
to me,
metum
still a little bit quiet.
Yeah.
You know, he's still a little bit reserved, you know.
She remind you of toes. Remember toes in the road.
You know, so congratulations to Kemek and her family and her friends and family and the entire Angel Labs family. You know, we're very proud of her. She's, as we say, she's homegrown. So, you know, it's another trophy, we like to call it, in the bag. That's two to go, and two to go, two gone and two to go.
Two gone.
Yeah, Pan Expressions.
Oh yes. So you all had the Pan Expressions. You are the queen now, and now we're going for the Panorama.
That's it. Too enough.
Nah. No.
You know,
no.
I always tell
just like
people,
during election, I want everything.
I just know you're gonna bring that up.
Behind.
I can answer that for you. I just know you're gonna bring that up. Listen, my friend, I'm very sorry, you know, and I make no apologies to this. You know, I do not enter a competition to compete.
You don't enjoy competing?
No, I don't enter to compete. I enter to win.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's just I stay home.
You're looking for a parents' fee?
No, not at all.
Yeah, it's like if you go Soca Monarch tonight and some guys just give some half-hearted performance because they just come for to get a parents' fee because their parents' fee kind of nice. So just for their parents, you don't want that. You come there going after the big money. You want that 30-something grand. Yeah, you're looking for the big money. Hey, and let me say good morning to you, my good friend Winston. Yeah, duckhead. Morning, boss. I know you're out there in Canada. Yeah, but what? You should have be here right now, because we should have be playing Mass Tuesday. Yeah.
How has been the you spoke about the both competitions on the same day, right? That's tomorrow. I mean, it's, as you said, a bit challenging, but how have you guys been approaching that whole thing? Because you have the junior and you have the senior.
Yes, and you have some of the juniors who are also playing into the senior.
A lot of the juniors.
We have, you know, especially tonight, we're going to try and move the band a bit earlier so that we can give some of the kids a little more rest, because they'll be first up probably in the stadium from about midday tomorrow, 11 a.m. to midday tomorrow, because the requirement is to be at the venue 2 hours prior. The carded start time is 2 o'clock, so at least by midday. So it would mean putting some measures in place. I mean, it's unfortunate that it is what it is, but we'll just have to make the most of it. So yes, like I said, it is challenging. It's just a pity that more concentration wasn't done on the issue in the initial stage. But you know, that's water under the bridge. We have to deal with it as it is. You know, our intention is to go there and put our best foot forward. You know, some of the kids who like to get involved in the moving of the band tonight. Down to the stadium, you know, we'll have to restrict them to some extent so that they get home a bit earlier, so they can get some rest. Because some of them are going to be there until, you know, the end of the entire session, both juniors and seniors. So it is important that they pace themselves, and some of them are quite young, you know. So
and you may have some of them who want to go and enjoy the Soca Monarch or groove.
Well, again, you know, it's about being disciplined. You have to understand the situation that you're faced with. You know, sometimes. When the situation changes, certain things have to alter. Not everything that you do stays the
military
same.
Men.
Well,
and the situation does change in the middle of the battle, and then you have to what does call it again, boy? There's a term they use for it.
Adopt, man,
something and adapt. Yeah. Something and adapt. They'll say but whatever. All you know how to deal with that.
But you know what? Leave the military thing out of there. You're just bringing back some
memories.
Much years a man trying to a lot of time, plenty.
I'm gonna leave that alone in truth, being Panorama thing,
we carnival mode.
Right.
How many
Kemek playing tomorrow too?
Oh yes.
Kemek still playing?
Oh yes.
Right. She put on the crown and play?
Well, she said it's a bit slack, so she can't.
We
probably make something out of paper or something for her, something like that, you know. But yeah, she's keen. She's not going to miss it. Like
that's one crown doesn't be a cardboard crown. The queen crown does never be a cardboard crown. Yeah,
she's not gonna miss. She's not gonna miss it. You know.
How many bands are participating in Panorama this year?
I think it's 9. The last one we met, couple. This was last week, right after the went there. Last Thursday, I think it is. I think it was 9 bands that were listed.
Do we have any new entry?
Yes, there's a band from Satyrs, which would be their first Panorama.
So that is confirmed.
Melody Warriors.
Yes, Depot, the Carnage will be on fire. Well, let me careful we say that, because you know sometimes things does happen on that Carnage.
Cultural fire.
Cultural fire. Better way to put it.
Because you saw so much of fire on the Carnage before.
Cultural fire.
Yeah, we have to be careful when you see carnage.
Carnage and fire.
Next thing you see GBN them running down
they don't mesh.
Hannah, good morning to you.
Don't forget we have a mass band from the Carnage too. So it's another thing that we could look forward to.
What Andre Garvey and Associates, yeah. I see some people talking about. There's a discussion about which parish has the most wins overall over the years, and some individuals just jump up St. Patrick, St. Patrick, St. Patrick. That's not correct.
No,
it's the most wins over the years, titles, yeah. And some people are saying St. Patrick, it's not correct. No. It's actually between St. George and St. Andrew. If you check during the last 10 years, you would say the most wins overall across all competitions. Over the last 10 years, yes, you would say St. Patrick. Yes, but if you're looking historically, St. Andrew has won the Calypso crown more than anybody else.
Oh, yes. And that's
more than anybody else, St. Andrew. Because when you take into consideration Beast, you take into consideration Ajamo, and plus some of the other artists that have won over the years from there. Even in the Soca Monarchs, St. Patrick has won the most times, I think 9 times overall, or a little over that. They've won most of the times. But when it comes to Panorama, the trophy only lead tongue twice, you know?
Yeah.
Once to St. Patrick and once to St. Andrew. That's the only time the crown ever leave, the Panorama crown ever lead tongue.
But also, if you look at the mass bands, most of the mass bands who have won the competition are actually from St. George's also.
Yeah. It went St. Andrew last year.
With the exception of the last 2 years.
Yeah, it went St. Andrew.
Yeah. There may be other and
this,
some exceptions.
So we're going for 3 in a row.
When you look at the Carnival Queen, the Carnival Queen is more kind of even, but St. George has won more times than anybody else. So know all your history now. Come and talk about St. Patrick, Crown City. If we want to really think about Crown City, then it's either St. Andrew or Tonga in it, or the Grenville or Tonga in it.
St. Patrick just had to get crown. I mean,
just so I guess that St. Patrick people against me. I can't go up just so. I know I'm doing very well. Just so. St. David has been in the mix to kind of break the thing every now and again. Yes, so whether it's in Groovy, whether it's in Soca, whether it's in Calypso, St. David does be there to kind of break the thing up every now and again. What's taking place to the St. David pan side? You know, what's taking place with that?
I think there's some move afoot through the association to assist them.
I think the structure is still there.
You know, so
the building
itself. I'm not very sure.
Where? But they're not competing this year.
But they're not competing this year. But I know there's some moves afoot to try and revive them.
So
I mean, it's a huge area in terms of.
Yes, and David is most populated.
Yeah, so you know they can be a force to reckon with.
Give us a breakdown of the bands participating in Panorama tomorrow.
Remember, he has Angel Harps.
He has Angel Harps.
Yeah, I know he has Angel Harps. But he has the information that.
Are you so sure?
I know he has the information.
Poor brother,
that's a pan freak. That's the.
Before we go any further, though, like somebody's trying to get you. Let's see.
Good morning and welcome.
Hello.
Hi, morning.
Morning, sir.
Morning.
Yeah. Sorry, let me know the radio. Yeah, I heard you talking about St. Patrick and everything there. Why you all always have to put politics in things, man?
Why? What did we put the politics into now?
That's politics.
This is a political program. You're out of order. You can't call me and tell me don't put politics. There's a political program. But there's a political program. You're out of order. You want to tell me what to say? You want me to pay tax on my mouth?
Trinidad. What you know about Trinidad?
Yeah, I know a lot about it. You're out of order and you're rude. Bye-bye. You know me, I'm afraid to tell them what to tell them. Out of order and you're rude. You want to tell me what to say? Yes, I was in Trinidad for 17 years of my life and I have a Trinidadian birth certificate. Deal with it. Right. Back to talking about tomorrow.
I like that.
Yeah,
no, you have flow commentaries. You have Dimensions. You would have Pan Wizards. I think that's still sponsored by Suzuki. You have Republic Bank Angel Harps. You'll have Panosia. You have Grand Roy Pan Angels. You have 3 bands actually, I think, from St. John's, and you have Florida. I think there's between in the juniors. I think one of those bands are not taking part, and I think it's Florida, so they're lending some of their bands to Melody Warriors. So
it's sort of a combined thing.
It's a sort of a combined thing. So you also have the band out of Grenville, which is Rainbow City All Stars. Let me see. I think I may have a little rundown here to the positions. I should still think I have that here that I could probably give you that quickly in terms of the positions. And the positions would be the same as juniors and seniors. They made one draw based on the situation, the outcome. So you have in first position playing, you have kicking off the show, both juniors and seniors, that is. You have Florida. In second position, you have Pan Wizards. Third position, you have Pan Osia. Fourth, Dimensions. Fifth, Comancheros. 6 Angel Harps. 7 Pan Angels, and 8 Rainbow City All Stars. So that is the general order of appearance. I think there may be a slight change in the junior, because I believe it is 8 junior bands and not 9. I'm standing to correction here, but I do believe it's...
the 8 band may fall in at any point.
So, because I think that's where the pan sharing came about, in terms of one band not being able to participate. So I think it's Florida, who may not officially be taking part, but they're lending their bands to Melodic Warriors. So, but I'm sad corrected. Again, I'm not here on behalf of the Steve Band Association, so...
I'm laughing at Deepo. Thanks you, but listen to what Deepo said. Tell everyone that the Tongue Band won a few competitions when Harps members became PRA soldiers.
But that's true.
But come on, man. That is not
between 79 and 81.
So, but it wasn't really active on a Tongue Band. That band, I mean, Tempe basically.
Well,
right?
it was Guinness City Symphony, but they were made up of people from River Road and some Tempe. Yeah, but they were commonly referred to as a Tongue Band. You know, we were the Wharf Band. You know, so but that's the only time they really won. You know, when.
That's really good.
I ain't taking part in that. I ain't taking part in that.
You know,
apparently we have another caller on the line. Apparently, let's see.
Good morning and welcome.
Hey, Sheldon.
Yes, sir.
I jail what do you call him? Tell you why you didn't.
Oh God, no, Curtis, leave that alone, Bye-bye, Curtis. Bye-bye, Curtis. Leave that alone.
Curtis.
Leave that alone. If I don't bother them, you shouldn't bother them. They must meet me on the road carnival and tell me something. That's what they must do. All you feel afraid anyhow, you meet me and tell me something to my face. Yeah, me I'm dealing with. Come, see what happened to all you. No violence, you know. By embarrassing all you so bad, all you covering all yourself in oil porn and mass and play job. Yeah, right. So we have, that's the order of appearance for tomorrow night.
Yes.
Right. Are we going to see any of the bands, your band, any other bands on the road during Juve and so on?
Oh, yeah,
or you're off the road this year?
Definitely going to be partaking in Juve. I mean, it was used as the way we were treated last year. It's the reason why we stayed off the road. We would be back on the road for Juve and Tuesday evening.
Okay.
Definitely.
Nice.
We were forced into a position that it wasn't something that we relished doing, because you know we love our supporters. You know, we come out on the road for our supporters. We come out to be a part of Carnival. You know, so the situation is slightly different.
So we're gonna see you all on the road. God's willing, Carnival Monday and Carnival Tuesday, and then on the Saturday afterwards, you're gonna see Harps on the road. Nice, beautiful. All right, folks, just in case you want to call 440-7377, 440-7377. We just having a discussion with our good friend Brian. He's in studio with us. Yeah, I know how long he's here for, because I know he
I'm just about to tell you that I'm about to run, you know, because it's one of the busiest time of my life.
Let me give him some promo. So, any specials on Brian and mine as well? Yeah.
Oh yeah, we always have specials. Why not?
Just
come on down. You never know.
Okay, what's the main products there right now for the Carnival season? I see Smirnoff, Heineken.
No, it used to be the distributors of Heineken. It's now moved to the brewery.
To the brewery,
nice. Does that, but in terms
of bring back Heineken, my brand.
We're mainly spirits. We do some brewed products, which is Macassin. It's distributed by us, and some of the more prominent spirits people would know is well, Smirnoff, you mentioned. You have Johnny Walker, Bailey's, Gordon's and Tanqueray Gin, Ciroc, Kettle One.
Also, the Ciroc event was one of your events as well.
Event was one of our events as well.
I must say though, Brian, your events always have a specific standard. Whether it's Face Off later in the year, when you have that Johnny Walker Black kind of theme, it's always at a certain standard. And the Ciroc event, I didn't attend, but I've seen some videos, some photos and so from it, and it was an event at a specific standard. You all tend to have some really, really wonderful events when you partner with different people.
What it is absolutely necessary, you know, and that comes from the parent company that we represent. We represent global brands that are premium and ultra premium. So it is absolutely necessary that these brands reflect their status whenever we involve them in an event. So hence the reason you would see, and hence the reason why some people call and say, look, I would like to do this and I would like to do that, and quite frankly, and I'll be quite honest, that it's not everybody I can put a premium brand into their hands and say, let's do this, because it has to come out the right way. It must be of a certain standard. It must be of a certain quality. And, the parent company of a lot of these premium, ultra premium products is a company called Diageo. And they have guidelines that are almost the size of the Bible, both digital. Some people, when they do stuff with us, I said, look, when you do your flyer, make sure you send it back for me before you distribute it so that I can prove it, because, there's a lot of things, there's a lot of standards that are necessary that must be met, that must be kept. Things like you would not see one of our flyers that doesn't have a drink responsible IQ logo on it. And you can go on the web and go drink IQ, and you will get a host of information of how you should drink, what you shouldn't mix, what you should do when you're drinking, before you drink, after you drink. So I will ask you, this is carnival time, we're all in a festive mood. But I've always said, please, we have to drink responsibly.
So there's actually a specific thing of, because people just think you could take anything like some Johnny Walker Black and just mix it with anything and drink. But there's a specific drink IQ. I think I had to look up that.
Drink IQ would give you a lot of information.
Although Jab don't care, but Jab will look up that.
So is it possible that as negotiations continue for the next couple of months, that you might be willing to be part sponsor of the Best of the Rest 2019?
I always look for new events, new themes. You have to keep the vibe current. So yes, I would. I mean, in the sense that I'm open to new things. I would look at it as much as I can say for now. It all depends on where you want to go with the event, and for me to come on board in terms of and the quality level that I will come on board. Exactly.
Yeah, so we want to know. We will talk that one. You're trying to corner the man here. We will talk to the man on that. No, Best of the Rest coming up, man. Best of the Rest coming up. Brand, we'd like to thank you. We know you have to run off. Any final word to all the pan lovers out there, and in specific to your Angel Habs family listening, all the pan lovers in Grenada and outside, final words to them?
Well, to everyone, I've always said to people who say, I don't understand pan, I don't like pan, I don't. If you're not properly introduced to a young lady, you maybe get rejected. And I use the same analogy. Come to the panyard. You still have time to visit the panyard, whether it's in your community, whether it's your favorite band. Visit the panyards. Be more in tune with what's happening, what the bands are playing. Be a part. Pan is one of the three major pillars of our most important cultural event. And a lot has been said. I don't want to repeat it at this point. But all I will ask you is to give it a chance. Come down today, whether it's the Panyard, or come down to Panorama tomorrow night. The kids are up first at 2 o'clock. We have some kids that are amazing. Some 7 and 8 year olds that are simply amazing. I'll give you one story quickly. There's a young man in our band. He is I think he's about 8 now. 2 years or so ago, I spoke to his grandmother. He was in the junior band, and I spoke to his grandmother this Saturday. She said, wasn't Saturday, the Sunday. She said, are you guys going on the road for Juve? I said, yes. So can I bring him? I said, well, he's 6, and I don't think Juve is the proper place for him. Wait till he gets another year or 2, and then we can accommodate him in the band Juve. Lo and behold, about 3:30 that Juve morning, she walked into the panyard with him. And I kind of looked at her and said, I started now doubting myself. Did I have this conversation, or didn't I have this conversation? And she came to me, she said, Mr. Brian, I'm sorry, but, his name, I wouldn't call his name, but, people in jobs who know what I'm talking about. She said, Mr. Brian, I'm really sorry, but he got dressed and slept with his pants sticks in his pockets since 7 o'clock. Woke up 3 times to ask me if it was time to go to the panyard. So I said, well, you know what? I can't deny him. I said, bring him, I'll put him on the chassis, we look after him. And this was at 6 or 7 years old.
That man sleep with the pants sticks,
So, he's matured a little bit. As a matter of fact, last night, someone was commenting to me that how good he is. I said, yeah. He's one of them that started in the vein of in the same vein as Chemic. You know, Chemic was a little more talented. I think she joined the band a little older, maybe in 7 or 8. But yeah, you know, you have youths like that. You know, come down and encourage them. You know, they're not getting into mischief. I mean, you know, one of the valedictorian from TAM CC is an Angel Harps player and member also. So you know, it serves. It is well-rounded.
I realize we're going out Harps this year, so yeah. All right, nice. Just another one again. Huh? All right, okay.
So you know, folks out there, you know, come on down to Panorama tomorrow. Come support your favorite band. Even if you don't have a favorite band, come listen, come support the culture. To my Angel Apps people, you know how we do it. We go there to win. We go there to represent you. We put our best foot forward, and you know, whatever the judges say, you know, we take that as final. But at the end of the day, you know, we pour our hearts into it, and we pour our hearts out to you on Panorama Night. So, you know, may the best band win. I'm hoping to be that band. Make no bones about it. Like I said earlier on, I don't enter competitions to participate. We enter to win. So we're going to win. So anybody wants to win, they have to beat us. It's as simple as that. Guys, I want to thank you, and folks out there from the other side of the coin, please, I ask you to drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive. Designate a driver. You know, Carnival is only a period. You know, we have the rest of our lives ahead of us. Don't make foolish mistakes in the name of Carnival, or in the name of alcohol, or in the name of having fun. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, folks. We're going to take a short break, and then we'll be right back with more Hard Talk for You.
Hold on to something, hold on to something, hold on to something. Oh, mama, oh, papa, what they do me that for? They won't break the consequence. So why they begging me to come down and they put me so? They do me, but the person that do me dead already. And it's our limit so. They put me so. They do me, but the person that do me dead already. All of them make me not correct place. That's how do it. All kind of thing I jog it. All of the fence I climb it. All they make me not do that powder. Swing thing over so. I say, no. Well, everybody start to turn the rock like you. Turn them like you. Just turn the rock like you. Well, everything that start to swing to the left, swing to the right, swing to the left, swing to the right. Oh, God. Look at this falling down, but I still don't get up. What you doing inside of here? Back on all happening down there. What she there? It don't seem like you have a clue. What we really come here to do? You better go find the exit. Oh, mama. What's drama? When the barricade gone, nothing can fall down long. Wait, all the work was like again. When I reach up here, the blessing made me so. Why they begging me to come down and they put me so? They do me, but the person that do me dead already. And it's our limit so. They put me so. They do me, but the person that do me dead already. All of them make me not correct place. That's how do it. All can I think I jog it. All of the fence I climb it. All they make me not do that powder. Swing thing over so. I say,
All you understand how trouble does that? So all you feel it easy to take the crown from this guy tonight? It's not going to be an easy job if you had to take the crown from this guy. What? That to peel that out of that boy hand. He super glue it and staple it to his skull and say it ain't gonna be easy to take it from him. It's not impossible, but it's not gonna be easy.
And I know you have those that are coming, gunning for that title.
Just remember,
not an easy
folks,
fight.
you do not judge Soca Monarch by what playing on the radio
tonight.
Yeah, you had to judge Soca Monarch by the stadium on the night and on the performance of the individual or individuals on that stage. Enough men was going and win Kaiso Krong, Soca Monarch Krong and thing and boss on stage, you know.
Yep.
In fact, remember the year Talpri won the Soca Monarch. And the following year he came to sing and he boss on stage. He boss. And even that thing, he boss. That's the year after he had won, when he was defending the crown. Yeah, so the pressure, how he came out there, had a high possibility Talpri was going to retain his crown. And he had a little mess up on stage. Yeah, so you could never judge these things by what is taking place before. You had to judge it on the night. Good morning.
You're all so cute.
Papalo, here, who there?
Oh my goodness.
Santi Shams!
More culture.
It's me. Happy Carnival.
Same to you.
I want to wish everybody a happy Carnival from the Cultural Foundation. and may they remain safe and go out there and compete with a great competitive spirit. But you made a very valid point there, and I could not help but respond to it. That competition takes place when it takes place, and at no other time. And you know, you heard me?
Yes, we're hearing you clearly.
Loud.
A lot of times you find that people have a perception of who would win and who should win, and of course you have the fan base, but they must always remember it doesn't happen until it happens, and that is when you'll determine who the winner will be. Now, as it relates to the man Boise, when you talk about being stapled to his head, and he is a competitor to his soul. I've watched that young man in the last few years where I sit here at the National Stadium, Sheldon, and I haven't seen that with any other artist. He would come into the stadium the day before and literally seem as though he positioning himself on the stage. And I look at him from where I am, he's not seeing me, you know, and then I realize this guy is a serious competitor. He's not only looking at the scoring, he's also looking at the environment that he's performing in, and he takes it in and he leaves. Amazing. I don't see this from any other. Yeah?
Well, you sell the man's secret for. Now them rest of fellas heading for the stadium now.
No, but it's a ritual that he does all the time, you know? And when I look at him, as though he's there, he's seeing the crowd, and he's literally going through the paces in his mind as to how he's going to deliver on that particular night. Amazing. So he's a tough one to beat, but that doesn't mean that you just mentioned the fact that Talpri went down that second year.
And Talpri would have won, you know.
Yes,
I could tell you, I was there, and he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
so,
he would have won.
We have that to think about as well. Anything can happen during a performance. I want to congratulate the young ladies last evening. I think they did a fabulous job, especially young Chemic DeGale. I know that Michael is probably making a lot of noise wherever he is up there in heaven for his baby.
Spiritual.
And as Brian stated, she started playing pan at a very, very young age, and is an excellent panist. We happen to use her from time to time. The others I want to congratulate, but I just want to make an observation, Sheldon, and I have no bones about saying that I do not support talent in a queen show, and I will tell you why. A carnival queen show, I should say. It does not offer an even playing field for the young women participating. Yeah? Now, look at what has happened last night. What of them? 6 of them doing monologues? Yeah?
But let me ask the question, though. If they're taking part in one of the regional or international competitions, is that one of the requirements?
Well, let me say this to you. Neither Miss World or Miss Universe have a component of talent as part of the competition. Miss World has a talent evening, yeah, where the girls have to express themselves in different ways. The regional shows, some of them have the talent segment. However, let me make this point. If we're going to have talent in our shows and have girls doing monologues, let's say, for example, we go back to Miss St. Patrick a few years ago winning with a monologue as a talent, and going off to Miss OECS and winning.
Ashida. Yeah, I could tell you who it was.
Now, let us be real here. We can train somebody to do a monologue. Yeah? So it is not a talent. It is a talent, by the way. That is not you can't prepare somebody for. So that is a no-no there. However, you can't train somebody to play a piano. You can't train somebody to blow a saxophone. You can train somebody to play a pan. We have done it before. Mary Noel went off to Miss OECS and Miss Caraval and was trained to play a pan between the period of time from one year to the next. So that is not a problem. Yeah? The point I'm making to you is that when you look at the girls, I'm looking at the girls last night, and I see some of them bringing that as a talent and being so disadvantaged, because after a while, every one of them seem to be in your head sounding basically the same. So I don't support it. I think until we can say, hey, we're looking for girls who have a variety of talents to offer in a show. But look what has happened last night. Are you telling me, I'll say this, take for example Miss St. John, acting as this old lady, or grandchild going in a queen show, blah, blah, blah. I mean, it was long, it was on and on. She did her best, don't get me wrong. But is it really something that would have pushed her over the edge? And that is what a talent really should do. It should help you get to the top. You want to be at the top. Now, how do you compete with someone who has a skill, talent, like Pan, like playing the piano? And we see it over and over and over again. If you go back over the years in a number of Queen shows, you would see that in most instances, the exception of Janelle, I can't remember her last name now, working in Netherlands Insurance. She played the Pan. She didn't win.
Yeah, I remember Janelle.
The girl who sing and sing well, not just sing and learn a song to sing, or play an instrument. We had a young lady who played a guitar and sang one year and so on. They always way ahead. Yeah? So coming with a monologue, you really have to be exceptional, current, humorous. You got to have the full works in order to leave the rest behind. Why are we continuing with this, which offers an uneven playing field to our young women? That's just my opinion and my take on it. I think we have other areas that we can exploit. Beyond that, I see it as a disadvantage. I've seen girls who have had it great in. Look, a few years ago, we had a young lady who almost won the National Queen Show based on a monologue, which was very humorous, but however, she was very weak in everything else, and probably a few more points than she could have won. And then you say to yourself, was this really the best out of all that competed to win that crown? And that's the kind of uneven playing field that you place these women at.
Okay, well, probably it's something that
I support it. Yeah.
Well, it's something that would definitely the powers that be, the Grenada Cultural Foundation, the Spice Mass Corporation.
No, the powers that be in this regard.
No, they got to consider this thing. I'm putting it back. I purposely say what I'm saying. I'm putting it back in your pot. I think,
Sheldon, this is my personal opinion.
Yeah, personal opinion.
The powers that be will always have the overarching say, but I'm just saying that
you're giving a viewpoint.
Something that I see it as an uneven playing field for young women. You want to tell me I've got everything. I'm beautiful. I have all that it takes. I can model well. I have a great figure in a swimwear. Blah blah blah. But I don't, and we saw that last year. We saw it last year. When you look at some of the young ladies last year that were weak in their talent, they had great things going on in other areas. But they were so weak with these monologues that they didn't go anywhere. So I don't know. I think we have to relook that whole thing. But nevertheless, I think they all gave a great account of themselves. The show ran smoothly. And, it is what it is. And we say congratulations to the winner and wish her all the best. So you guys behaving all yourself up there?
No. We're not behaving at all.
You know what I admire about y'all? Y'all did not stop with your programming after election. It tells me that it is done for the purpose of engaging people and not only from a political perspective. And I really appreciate that as you guys continue with the program, Sheldon.
All right.
And my friend there, as though he want to smile, but he's not sure whether he want to smile. I'm watching there.
Good morning, Shoma.
But I think that all in all seem to be going well. Sheldon, there are lots of people on island, and that works well. I understand that some people, only the other day for one of the shows, they had to be routed from Trinidad, Barbados, go all the way up to Antigua, and then come back down the islands to get into Grenada.
Wow.
I was amazed to know how that person had to travel, you know. When you look at, for example, American Airlines, if you go up on their site now, you've seen them routing you in 1,000,001 different places to get into Grenada for Spice Month. It's just amazing how the traffic to Grenada is intense at this time. And I just want to say this, you know, sometimes we sit and we say, oh, Spice Month has gotten to a level and we're very proud of it. But it didn't just get there overnight. It did not just happen all of a sudden. It was a process that started many, many years ago, and a lot of folks have contributed to getting Spice Mass to where it is today. When we speak about the jab and that unique caricature that is so much ours, we have to remember people like Colin Dow, Ali Gale at the time, and a number of others who would have seen it fitting to identify it as an integral part of Spice Mass, yeah? Mm-hmm. And the fact that they could have moved it in that direction. So the process is evolving, the work that has been done over the years coming to fruition now, and we have to take it, develop it further, and run with it. One other point I want to make here, Sheldon. Someone said to me one day that Spice Mass does nothing for Carnival. And this is so untrue. Huh? Let me say this. What? If there is no carnival, there's no carnival, there are no fetes. There's no music. Yeah? Mm-hmm. There's no mass. Yeah? Now, if one year you wake up and the decision is made that there will be no carnival in Grenada on the second Monday, Tuesday, whatever the week in August, think about it. What will be happening? Nothing. It means that we would not have music, we would not have the same set of fetes that we're having. The core products of Spice Mass must be preserved and respected. Mm-hmm. The core products, I can say it again, of Spice Mass must be preserved and respected, because without them, there is no carnival.
All right. And I think that's a wonderful point to end at. Yeah, We'd like to thank you so very much, Tanti Shams. I know our phone line and our doors are always open to you.
Don't drink and drive. Don't drive and drink.
The only thing I drink and drive now is water and coffee.
Great.
All right.
Take care.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy the carnival.
Yes, indeed, folks. Yeah, and I bounced up Tanti Shams in the panyard the other night. What happened? She ain't just talking them things. I bounced up in the panyard the other night.
Panning she vain.
Yeah. Folks, let me run a tune and then I'll tell all why I run it. Why every time I come here, this thing changing up itself? Yo, I put you down here. Stay down here. Right. Think this thing just doing its own thing.
Hold your phone. Tap the screen. Tap the screen.
Yeah, hold your phone.
Show them what I'm all about.
If you have a laptop or computer, tap the screen too. And the reason I'm playing that tune, I have some wonderful news for those of you out there.
I'm telling you.
We've just been speaking about the young ladies, isn't it?
Thank God for waking me up.
Team Grenada are now the under-15 CONCACAF Women's Champion, having gone through undefeated through the tournament taking place in Florida right now. Team Grenada, the under-15 champions. Big shout out to the young ladies, eh? They defeated Martinique in just about less than 30 minutes ago. They would have defeated Martinique after they had to go to a penalty shootout. It was a 1-1 on regulation time, and so yeah, they were 1-1 on regulation time. They had a draw, and Team Grenada, yeah, and they beat Anguilla, they beat Dominica, they beat up everybody, you know, boy. Somebody just say we just talk like politics. You know, yeah, they act like a certain political party.
you remember when the tournament, or under 15 tournament was held in Grenada? Mm-hmm. Remember the performance Grenada gave, right? Now, judging from that performance, we saw the energy in some of the young ladies. A lot of them is not there now, but that continuation, that foundation was laid. Now we are CONCACAF champions.
Yeah, so Team Grenada, once again, folks, yeah, we're taking that one from the start. You understand? Team Grenada.
Tap the screen. Tap the screen.
And now the CONCACAF Women's Under-15 champion. They beat up everybody. Undefeated.
Everybody.
Last night I dreamed
They didn't lose a single match.
I'm telling you, I dreamed.
Yeah, the game has just concluded a little while ago. Yeah, we have a call on. Oops, we missed that one. Yeah, but yeah, the game concluded a little while ago, so they're now the under 15 champs. They share relics.
So from Florida to Mexico to Mexico. No, from Mexico to Florida.
I want to say congratulations to the young ladies that of winning the World Cup and championship, and really make Greener proud again. All right, and brother Devon and Sheldon, I want to say something concerning the food vendors. I want to let advise them when you're doing things to sell for people. They don't only think about making a lot of money, but they need to think about the health of people and make sure that they prepare healthy things that people go eat and it will not affect them when they eat it. All right, so also think about the money, but think about care and the love for people when the people that buying the food, eating healthy food. All right, and no sometimes in life, brother Devon Sheldon, no sometimes mama go and sell 4 boxes of chicken and some pork, and within a little no time, all are sold out. I know sometimes he has some chicken home in a box, and you go call someone and say, "Boy, prepare for me, do a fast thing." All right, but I want to say that when you sell something and you finish quick, content with that, content with it. All right, and don't try to prepare on healthy thing for people.
All
because
right.
when you prepare on healthy thing for people, it could also be bad for you. People won't buy from you again. So think about the care and make sure you prepare healthy things, and don't only think about the money. Whatever, and Sheldon, you all, God bless you all. You all are wonderful.
All right, thank you very much. Yes, indeed. Yeah, so Team Grenada, the top strikers in the CONCACAF Women's Under 15 tournament out there in Florida, beat everybody. They're coming back with the trophy. I know if they're coming back today or tomorrow, but hey, yo, some of us, we had to go down the airport and meet them. We had to go and we go in on the airport and meet them.
No, they must come and enjoy Carnival. Those champs, you know. Damian is here.
Yeah, man. I mean, Grenada is a champion country. You understand? Yeah, we lead where others follow it.
Oh, yes,
yeah. You understand what's going on?
From Mexico to Florida.
Folks, don't forget the NNP all-day fete tomorrow. No, they want to say I'm talking politics again.
Yeah, son.
Yeah, they must meet me in tongue and tell me something. I must slap them. Anyway, let me stop that.
Oh, boo-boo this guy is, by the way.
Tomorrow, the new national party. That come across? Oh, Lord, sorry. I didn't mean to say that. No, you all know I'm a non-violent fella. Yeah. The NNP all-day fete, it's going to be taking place at the Mount Helicon tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing all of you up here. Huh? Nice. Yeah, there's going to be food and drinks on sale. We're really looking forward to seeing you all up here.
Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning,
morning.
my friend.
Well, listen, apparently you all seems to be operating like the kind of degrees that is on the outside. First of all, just like you said, let me congratulate Team Grenada. It seems there are people in Grenada who really know how to win, especially when they put in the hard work, the work that is required. Now, I want to say to Krung City, don't get so glad because Big Parish set the trend and others follow. Now, Mr. Scott, just imagine earlier on, we were talking good things and hard talk. Who win what and who wins certain things. But always remember, anytime you mention win and winning, it offends certain people. You know, because losers always get offended when losers always get offended when winners start to blow their horn. But my most substantive point here for the next couple of seconds is I want to congratulate returning residents and visitors alike for choosing Grenada as their preferred destination of choice. We welcome you. We appreciate you. We thank you for filling up our hotels, guest houses, and community apartments. We thank you for patronizing our supermarkets and our mom and pop convenience store. We want you to take good care of yourself. We thank you for supporting for the renting of our vehicles. We want you to stay safe. And upon your return to your place of residence, please spread the good news about Grenada and the positive experience you would have had here. So to all the stakeholders responsible for Spice Mass and the promotion and marketing of it, I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Gentlemen, have a pleasant weekend. And Devon.
Yes, boss.
And Mr. Scott.
Yes, sir.
In case when I come up there, because I eat a lot, I don't drink a lot, I eat a lot. Just in case my money is not enough, Devon, walk with a couple extra in your pocket, please.
You know your boy go take care of you. Check me.
Lean on me.
And have a pleasant weekend.
And I know you have good legal advice. Check me, man.
Oh, well, you know that too, because listen, and as you say, remember, when it comes to your children, my brother, what you put in, generally speaking, is what you expect to get out. Have a pleasant weekend.
All right, thank you very much. Yes, good friend there. Yes, so Mount Helicon. Yeah, Mount Helicon tomorrow. That's gonna be the place to be. Yeah, curry mutton, all kind of thing up here. We have a call on the line.
Good morning and welcome. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes,
good morning.
Good morning, Sheldon.
Morning, my dear.
How are you?
Hey, I am fine.
Good morning, Devon.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
Well, not too bad. Fine.
Sheldon, do you know who is it?
The voice sounds extremely familiar, but it ain't click yet.
Patty.
Hey, Patty, what going
yes.
there?
I'm okay. How are you?
I sure can me pick up the voice within seconds.
No, I don't think so, because right now I'm just recovering from a flu there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the weather has been up and down, up and down. One day it's extremely hot. The next day it's like fall weather. So
it's flipping over.
Kind of up and down for me. But other than that, I'm great.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear.
And how is Matthew?
So, Matthew is good. He went to work.
Yeah. I know by this time usually he's gone. Yeah.
Yeah, I took the day off today because I want to look at Soca Monarch and Groovy tonight.
You're torturing yourself like that, my dear? You're torturing yourself to actually sit down
I know,
there.
I couldn't get the time off.
to know that you can't go to the bar and get a start.
I know. Oh my God.
You can't go to the fence and make a little grab.
Oh Lord.
I'm grieving, but say what?
Oh man.
Don't worry, you're gonna make up for that the next time around.
You're a true Grenadian. You're taking what you could get.
I know. Listen, I did not see Queen show last night. There was a problem. They said the internet was disconnected.
Mm-hmm.
But they also said they were going to refund everybody. But listen, I want to see Soca Monarch tonight. Is there another link, or do I go onto that same link you sent me?
You'd go to the same for Soca Monarch would be the same link that they were using for Queen's show. The problem was an internet issue at the Spice Basket last night. That's why they were unable to do the Queen show. Okay. It's not an issue with their system or their setup or anything. It was simply a problem only with the internet at that location last night. But knowing the Spice Mass Corporation, knowing Mr. Seethal and the others, they will be running some tests during the day today at the National Stadium. There's a better infrastructure there when it comes to broadcasting, especially via the internet. So I can guarantee you, I could stake my reputation on it and guarantee you that Nazim, you'll be dealing with it as well. Yeah, and once Nazim is involved in it, we've been doing streaming since when? 2006? 2007, when we did the first Independence stream would have been 2007. Yeah, so over 11 years experience. Believe me, you will see it later. You will see the Soca Monarch. Once you're on your pay-per-view, you'll get it.
Okay, because I had seen the Soca semis and the Calypso semis, and it was well streamed. It was beautifully streamed. Mm-hmm. Very clear and everything. Yep. But I was a bit disappointed last night. But once you vouch that I'm going to see the Soca, I'm going to go and purchase it now.
I can stake my reputation on it that you definitely will be seeing it tonight. It was only because of an internet problem last night. I know that a lot of people, they were a bit upset and so on. But you know, Murphy's Law, what can happen usually does happen sooner or later. Yeah. But they will be running their tests and so on today. Nazim is involved. We're going to make sure that you see it. And Patty, if you don't see it, I give you the opportunity to cut my locks when you come. That's sure that you're going to be able to see it.
I'll go provide the scissors.
Not a problem, I'll do. I'll do it.
And you know it doesn't be far from us, so you could pop in and do it on camera. So
I will. I'll go ahead today and I'll purchase Soca, I'll purchase Panorama and the March Graph. What happening to Monday and Tuesday? I'm not seeing any like pay-per-view or whatever. Would it be
they usually don't have
streamed live on Grenada Television?
Yeah,
one of them?
They usually don't have pay-per-view for that. But if you're looking at GBN, MTV, and so on, they usually have a video stream running, like Juve Morning. GBN has a stream running. I think even a GIS might have one running as well, a live video stream from the Carnage and different areas that you could see what's taking place. The
so
only
I could
thing,
just tune into GIS or GBN.
Yeah, or MTV as well. I believe MTV usually has a live one running because I know they catch me once or twice with the oil on me passing. So I didn't put the oil, people put it on me. I doesn't put the oil on myself. Right. But they do have that running. What I would have loved to see, as you mentioned it though, I would have loved if one of them could have done something different and give us like a flip between the parishes so that you have a team in St. John, you have a team in St. Andrew and one in St. George. St. Patrick is on the Tuesday morning, more you have a bigger Juve. But I'd love to see them.
St. David's Juve on Tuesday too?
Yeah, Tuesday in St. David and St. Patrick that you could have given a little flip between the two. I'd love to see that. But that's something I will discuss with them.
Even though they could have made some money too, like how they did the semis and so, 5 US.
Yeah.
They could have had a pay-per-view for that too.
Yeah.
The Juves, and make a little extra $1.
Yeah, people would actually pay to see it. A lot of people would pay. Yeah, I could see literally hundreds of people paying to see Juve. Yeah, including a lot of non-Grenadians who would then be extremely interested in coming. They'd pay to see it and then come to Grenada.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So how y'all doing otherwise?
Oh, we good. We enjoying having fun.
Yeah, and we're getting ready for tomorrow.
Oh my God,
we're getting ready for tonight and tomorrow.
I'm missing Carnival. I know I'm missing Carnival. I'm missing Grenada big time. But say what?
Duty calls.
All right.
Cammy, good morning, my dear. How are you, darling?
You know she go call just now.
She called just
Yeah, Cammy, please have a safe Carnival. Don't get involved in any back and forth with anyone.
Cammy, as she cycle.
Please, I'm begging you.
Cammy, as she cycle shots for later, she says she in front the stage, she holding the fence, and then Cammy climbing fence this evening. What chance? Cammy going shaking on the fence
tonight?
If you go in
stay there and feel Cammy ain't going soca tonight.
Yeah, Cammy.
You stay there and feel she don't go.
Cammy singing since yesterday. She get her wine and she like it, Whole
wow.
time.
Cammy, stay safe. And I would also like to say hi to Auntie Vera. That's my auntie in Grenada. She's always listening to her talk.
Beautiful.
So I would like to say good morning to her. Hi, good morning to Jeffrey and Louise. And please have a safe Carnival, everybody.
Yes, we will try.
Please, Sheldon and Devon, do enjoy.
Yes,
thank you.
Stay safe because we need you all back on Hard Talk.
Yes, we do.
All right, my dear.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you, and enjoy the
You're
weekend.
welcome. You all take care.
All right, bye.
And look at your phone because if I'm not getting anything, I would be texting you.
Yeah.
Sheldon.
Okay, I will.
Okay?
All right.
Take care, bye.
Take care, bye-bye.
The only thing is that I have to check the phone every few minutes because when you're in the shows and so, it doesn't really, I can't hear the phone ring. And I doesn't put it to vibrate and things, so I generally doesn't hear. So I just try otherwise. Yeah, 44073777.
Sheldon, just a quick notice. There's a pole right in Gramba, just at the entrance of the cemetery, right, where a street light, a very important street light, right, is there. The pole is JN9. So if any one of you in Grenlec listening, could you please attend to that street light for us, please? It's located in a very central, right, and important location, right, for the residents around that area. When that light is up, it is extremely dark. So we asking, please, right, if you can, just do us a favor, right, and do something about it for us, please. Thank you very much.
Yes, indeed.
Grenlec.
4407377. Let's see who's on the phone line.
Good morning and welcome.
Good morning to you, Mr. Scott. And
Morning.
Devon, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Morning.
I didn't want you to close the program without me saying to you, have a wonderful carnival. And all the masqueraders and all those who partaking in carnival, those who coming from abroad, have a safe and peaceful carnival. Have a wonderful time. I wish everyone the best. Have an enjoyable day. And wish you all the best.
Thank you so very much.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Yes, indeed. This man will be performing in the first position tonight in the groovy competition. In other words, he'll be performing first in all of the competitions.
Crazy people, march out. Let's go. Real job.
Yes, indeed.
Up, 2, 3, 4. So when I dance,
Yes, so the thing starting later.
Man, when I dance,
I hear the man check with Lacroix.
put jab on me tombstone.
I hear the man check with Otway Bailey.
I'm telling you, black blood in me veins.
I hear he say Forsyth has something still in our storeroom up there in
Yeah,
St. Mark.
Yes, we going insane.
Yeah, he went over to Grenville and he make sure and he check we good partner, they hot wax.
Hot wax.
Black blood in me vein. Job, we going insane. Cause me mother was a job.
He even check with the funeral home up there in Brooklyn and thing that deal with all the Caribbean people. Is the Caribbean American kind of thing.
Mr. Watts, good morning.
Yeah, he check with them and all.
This man job priest.
He get real props for later, you know.
That's why I did like this.
Sheldon, just a little bit
if you see a hearse and put the stadium all in over way.
Oh, you know, just a little bit of past breaking news. Braylon Taplin of Grenada qualifies for the final of the men's 400 meters at the NACAC Senior Championship in Toronto.
All right,
that happened today.
I know Braylon handling scenes, Karani out there handling scenes as well. So Grenada again. That what you tell all you.
That's Grenada time. This time is Grenada time.
We top striking.
Carnival, football, athletics, bodybuilding. I mean, good food.
Last week was our anniversary. Last week was the anniversary of when Karani won the gold medal. You know?
Yes.
A lot of people just
yes.
Let's remember when he ran. I remember them thing on the 6th.
Yeah,
The 6th, yeah, the 6th. Earlier this is Sunday or Saturday. Last week or early this week. I'll get the exact date. Yeah, that he won the 400 meter
meters in London.
Yeah. And there's another Saint John man that's singing there. But let's go to the phone line.
Good morning and welcome.
Hello.
Good morning, Devon.
Good morning, my friend.
Good morning, Sheldon.
Morning.
Man, I'm so sorry I didn't get in touch with you all. I came down, we made all the connection and just couldn't make the connection to meet. But I hope to meet again. My experience on the island was great. I had some disappointments, but just sorry we didn't get to share the history.
Oh man!
Yeah, so
no, soon again you'll be down, man. This is home, money. You only go there to relax and come back.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I sent you the info email so we could get ahead of the program.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
so
definitely. But
hopefully
everything else.
next time we meet and get something because I made the wrongs. I even stopped by Shotman and see what's going on out there. And yeah. But I didn't too like the treatment I got going out on the airport. I don't know what the reason why, or what have you. But, just cooperated with it because I don't know if it's the first time they have seen that wheelchair or what have you. But they give me a very hard time leaving because I had a motorized wheelchair,
Okay.
and
Well, I'll tell you,
it's still home.
My brother, I could tell you this,
yeah.
The reason they may have gone a little more than normal with the wheelchair is that within the last 2 months, they have actually caught an elder gentleman in a motorized wheelchair with a pile of cocaine in it.
Wow.
Yeah, so don't think it's something personal or so against you, but they're just doing their job because if you look at the gentleman, you would think that everything all well and okay. He looks like a decent elderly gentleman in a wheelchair, but when they checked the seat, it was full of cocaine. Yeah, so that's why they would.
I understand for they doing the job, but the way that they did it, man, he looked to a point like it was harassment.
Okay,
because
I'm sorry
from one
about that.
security to the next, to interrogation, to all sort of stuff, But he's home, and they gotta do their job, and the background of law enforcement too, here. Let it be less such, Even the Bible, you gotta look through it now and see what is coming through because folks come off last things.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'll be back sooner than before. So
Okay.
I hope and look forward that we meet again and we able to make the connection.
Okay, my brother.
Yeah, I didn't even get to see the Parliament building, man. From afar, I just see it. I didn't get to go close.
Oh gosh, nah. Even if I had to pick you up personally and bring you, I'll do it. So I'll make sure I'll promise you that.
Yeah.
Okay. You
All
enjoy
right.
the
So
rest of the day.
keep up the good work and have a safe one.
All right,
All right,
sir.
my friend. Take care.
Okay, bless you.
All right.
Devin, I'm coming back to see you.
All right, boss.
All right.
Take
okay.
care.
All right.
Oh man. But if I didn't know which part you was, I'd have come and see. I think I know your general area where it does be. But if I knew, I'd have come and see you. Yeah, and the reason they do that is because they caught this person. The gentleman, if you see a picture of the gentleman, look like a decent elderly gentleman with the wheelchair. But I don't know that we have officers that are so skilled. Yeah, that they know how to deal with some of these
Especially
things.
in the airport.
I think one of the problems though is that you have to understand too, this is a point in time they may be a bit edgy. We're all human beings, they may be a bit edgy. No, I'm not trying to defend. I'm not saying that what they did was right, but I'm saying understand that nearly every hour you have literally hundreds of people passing through the airport right now. Coming in, and you have a significant number going out because not everybody involved in carnival. Some people don't want to be around when there's carnival, so they go. Yes, so you have a significant amount going out and coming in and that kind of thing. So you could be tired and think too. They're human beings.
Hey,
right?
a
Time
pleasant,
nearly upon us.
Yeah, pleasant good day or good night to Baloga, listening to us way from Poland, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she's enjoying it.
Blossom, yes, you can. Go to the Spice Mass website. That's let me just get the address for you. spicemassgrenada.com, and you would see where you can sign up for a pay-per-view. So you just pay using your credit card, and you can see the Soca Groovy Monarch tonight. You can see the Panorama tomorrow night. You can see the Marsh Gras on Sunday. Yeah. All right. So you can pay using your credit card, and you'd be able to see all of that. It's nearly time for us to get out of here, but we can't get out of here and don't play a certain big tune in her. Yeah, St. David, Grenada.
Can't wait for carnival. Drinking and getting on, roaming all over the tongue. That is how we are, we fun. Whoa.
Grenadians.
Whoa. Yeah.
All the visitors to the Spice Isle. We are extremely proud and glad to have every single one of you here on our beautiful island. We'd like you to take your time and enjoy the Isle of Spice. Welcome to the safest, the safest, most energetic, most spicy carnival that exists anywhere on the planet. Spice Mass in Grenada 2018. So again, congratulations to Chemic De Gale, and the De Gale family. And congratulations to all of the ladies. Last night, the fine way Michelle is. Yeah, Michelle was there in the Queen Show. The well-fine Michelle last night. Yeah, man. And tonight, these guys will be closing the show tonight, yeah? So we had who opening the show. These guys are going to be closing the show tonight. Folks, again, a reminder when it comes to the food, if it ain't golden brown, if it ain't golden brown, turn around.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Something is wrong. Just turn around.
Turn around, because if you see the chicken looking white like if it's chalk, looking white like a ghost.
Look the other direction.
Yeah, if it, no frosted chicken. You ain't looking for no chicken looking like snow. If it's looking whitey, forget that. Tell them straight, I ain't want it.
Yeah, because they don't sell no steam chicken.
Yeah.
Sure.
Folks, look out for the cross-contamination. Please do not fry the chicken. And especially for some of the people on the road and so, because the people that you usually have at the venues, like at the National Stadium, they go through a training course and everything every year. They do a food vendors course, and they do several things. You always see they have the badge and that kind of thing. Yeah, but still, be careful. Some people do the cross-contamination. They want to fry chicken and fish and thing in the same oil and then give people, you see the lips start to swell, all kind of things that happen, right? So be careful with that. Also remember, be careful who and what you eat and drink. Don't accept open drinks from people.
Careful.
And The next one, oh God, please be careful on the nation's roads. Yeah? Be careful on the nation's roads. Not because you're coming down and somebody call you and say Mandela Links on stage already, mean you're supposed to speed and bounce down people and crash and all kind of thing heading to the stadium. Yeah? If you miss a performance, you miss a performance. It's better you miss a performance than you lose your life or cause others to lose their life. So please, take it easy on the roads.
Yeah, and also please cooperate with the members of the Royal Grenada Police Force. They are there to serve and protect, right? You need directions, you need information. You see a police officer, he's there, ask him, right? Please cooperate with the security forces and ensure that we all have a peaceful and enjoyable carnival.
Yeah, because if all they incorporate, you'll spend carnival in the calaboose.
Yeah, you don't want that.
And I want all them JP and them suddenly can't be found for the next few days.
Yeah, they can't be found.
Yeah, stay inside it. They can't find a JP. Yeah, them JP and them must disappear for the next couple of days.
And if I that
JP, go to a JP conference in St. Vincent or something.
Yeah, if I that JP and I eat it and they come and disturb me, I'm not moving.
Yeah.
I eating more food.
Them JP and them should disappear for the next few days. Folks, that's all the time we have for today. We know City Sound has to go. 89.5 is up. 92.9, Sister Island Karaku. We know DJ Jack and Lisa and all of them want to go home and get ready to jump the Osprey to come down. And so, yeah, we feel like you know what's going on in Italia. Yeah, it's only Mr. Fraser staying up there. All the rest of you going to jump the boat to come down here. Linton, everybody.
Secure boy, you had to hold the fort.
Yeah, because they reaching down in, don't want to reach down in time. By the time they reach and check in, they had to check in and so to go to the show tonight.
And the thing is, their option, if they miss Osprey, they had Dolly C.
Yeah, but I think Dolly C would have come down this morning. So this evening it'll be going up.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So they better either be down, have a ticket for the flight, or be on the Osprey. And please, no, don't take the speedboat and them and try and come down. That kind of thing ain't working out, right? Nice. Good. So for all of you out there in Carriacou, all of you out there in the diaspora who would like to view the shows, remember you can go to the Spice Mass site and look for the option to pay-per-view. Yeah, so you can see what's going on. And so don't let people tell you about it. You look at it for yourself. Stay safe and secure in whatever you do. Again, we'd like to say best of luck. You know, I don't really believe in luck. I believe in hard work. Luck doesn't win nothing for you. Hard work does win it. But best wishes to all of you taking part in all of the competitions tonight, tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. All don't call Helen Mauricia no more costume. Unless all you want to go on the waiting list, we could put you on a waiting list. If you want to call and go on the waiting list, 5333351, tell Helen I say put you on the waiting list. All right? Tell her Devon say put you on the waiting list. Nice?
Yeah. Priority. Anything, you just fit in.
Okay. Oh, yeah, before you run off, and I tell everybody say it and I keep forgetting it myself. For those of you in the junior band, Helen Marie's junior band, your costumes are ready for pickup. You can pick them up starting yesterday into today, and tomorrow you could pick up your junior costumes. For those of you in the senior band, she's going to be delivering costumes as of Sunday, tomorrow, starting, let me just get the exact time. She'll be starting from pretty early 7 a.m. Yeah, from 7 a.m. She's going to be there. From 7 on Sunday, she's going to be delivering the costumes for Elementra. So those of you who are playing Mass with Helen Marie, 7 a.m. on Sunday, get your costumes for Elementra. All right, so you could go on there. She'll be there from 7 a.m. When Helen tells you she'll be there from 7, she'll be there from 7. That don't mean come 7 p.m. Yeah, because, of course, she has to go and get everything in place for you all to have a wonderful time like you always have on Sunday, well, even Sunday too, but Monday and Tuesday. Yeah? And remember Clark's Court and things. You know, Helen and Clark's Court have a wonderful relationship. You're going to be seeing a lot of Clark's Court and things. You're going to enjoy yourself. All right?
Nice. Dark and all that.
Yeah. Cammy, my girl. We had to see you later, girl. Love you. All right? Nice. And love each and every one of you. You know, if I don't tell all the ladies we love them, like Miss Jacob and Mammy George and all of them, you know, we love each and every one of you. I want to make sure everything is okay with you. So, as we leave, my name is Sheldon Scott.
I'm Devon Romain.
And in everything you say and do it safe and secure, especially now, during this carnival festive season, because we want to be speaking to and with you
and not about you.
Love every one of you all unconditionally.
Enjoy carnival.
Yes,
Greetings, people. It's a two-time Groovy Monarch, the man himself, Dash, the lyrical assassin, the Groove Man. 2 years in a row I've been capturing the Groovy Monarch of Grenada, going for the 3rd year to create history. So come and witness on the night now. Come and enjoy, because remember, we grooving. And over the years, we know Groovy Monarch has been growing. Performance, the energy, the stage, everything just been different over the years.
You're the set, and so they can look in best. Sing this. Keep up it. You are the best. Keep up it. No personal love. All on the road, inside the bank.
So come out on the 10th and witness pure energy, pure vibes, music, bacchanal, rags, flags. Witness history as I go for the third one. To defend and to bring it home, back to the Ville. Remember, down the road, where we go, in 118, the 120 zone. Out!
Pop your fists and move or you wanna move. Let we make them go. What's the mail and things for the easy no more. None of them are ready for the catastrophe. I got you.
Pull your phone, tap the screen. Double times road match winners.
2016, 2017, and 2018. We're going to make some history in Grenada.
Last year, it was mass. This year is just more mass.
Talking about Spice Mass 2018. We want everybody to come, support, and let's have a good time on the Spice Isle. It's all about enjoyment and fun. Pretty mass and colors and jab and everything. So we just want everybody to unite, and it's all about tapping the screen.
They can't wait for us to come. Remember, come and experience the greatest carnival of all.
And also come and experience the beaches and the beautiful island, right? It's all about 2018 Spice Mass Carnival. Come enjoy.
Last night I drink the rum and I falling numb, but I know this morning I'm waking up. Tap the screen.
Pull your phone. Remember, it could be epic. 2018 Mass.
Hello everyone, I am Kate Lewis, Minister with responsibility for youth development within the Ministry of Youth Development, Sports, Culture and Arts. We are in the season of Spice Mass. It gives us the opportunity to showcase our unique talents and to celebrate our rich cultural heritage. However, we must be mindful that there is life after Carnival. Therefore, I encourage each and every one of you to make informed decisions during this season and beyond. Your actions today will impact your life tomorrow. Please keep it positive. Don't drink and drive. Drink responsibly. Have a designated driver. Practice safe sex. Protect yourselves at all times. And remember, play it straight, play it safe.
This is a message from the Ministry of Youth Development, Sports, Culture and the Arts.
Stay up to date with all that's happening with the new national party, NNP. Send us a message via text or WhatsApp on 405-8683 with your name, email, and constituency. Stay in the know with NNP. Get updated.